Mike, tell me, what's so good about the Referral Institute?
What's so good about Referral Institute? Well, first of all, what we're doing is helping the small business owners create a comprehensive referral marketing plan. And then secondly, helping them implement that. What's so great about that is this climate, this business market we're in now, business owners are looking to recapture new business and continue to build it. And they're doing that with, in many cases, limited budgets, particularly in the small business sector. And what's so good about the referral marketing plan is it is cost effective. It's not only effective in terms of acquiring new business, but it's not the strain on the financial budget. And so that's what's so good about Referral Institute, and why even in spite of this difficult economic times, we continue to see positive growth, literally double-digit revenue increases, not only for us as a company, but also for our clients.
Okay, take us back a little bit. Can you give us a little bit of background about how you got involved in the Referral Institute and what's led you to become the expert?
Yeah, great question. Well, as always, with many great things that have come out of our organization, and that is BNI, we have BNI to blame. We involved in the Referral Institute, all involved in BNI, have been from the very beginning. And in the late 1990s, we started doing different trainings that were done outside of BNI, but all around referral marketing. But a lot of this content was from Ivan Meisner. He is the founder of BNI and was the core contributor to the type of trainings we were doing. We also knew that as much as we were running our BNI business and doing this training, that it wasn't within BNI's mission to be doing this level of work, this type of work, I should say, because a lot of it had to do with referral generation outside of the BNI context. And so it was clearly seen that this needs to be something that would be spun off and operated separately from the mission of BNI. Well, what's really great about it is the type of work we're doing is so complementary to BNI, and BNI is so complementary to what we do with our clients, that it's kind of the 1-2 punch.
And you becoming an expert in it, is that down to longevity or the fact that you've grasped it?
Yeah, even someone as dumb-witted as myself, like, will eventually get it if you stay at it long enough, and that's exactly what we've done. I've invested the past 10 years of my life just learning and researching, and most importantly, learning from other people who are also expert in this area. This is an interesting company where we're not the brainchild of just Ivan Meisner or Mike Macedonio or Eddie Esposito or a number of the other people that are literally best-selling authors and experts in the industry, but that combine knowledge, okay, that sharing of knowledge. Like anything anyone's doing, mastery is 10,000 hours. And to me, mastery is not only 10,000 hours, but it's also that laser focus on what you're trying to master. And for us, we master marketing in one specific way, and that's by referral. And we have spent well over our 10,000 hours doing that individually, and certainly collectively, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of hours.
What are the top 3 things that someone should know in order to be successful in the Referral Institute?
Well, the first thing they would need to know is what to actually do, what works and what doesn't work. And again, we've got books on this, and there's plenty of information out there, even if you can't get to the live trainings or the live coaching, but really knowing exactly what to do and what's going to work. So that's going to be step number 1. With that, you're going to create a plan, and guess what? Like anything else, you have to do it.
So step 1 is find the information. Step 2 is put the plan into action.
Yep.
Make a plan, and then step 3 is put it into action.
Well, I want to back it up that getting the information and creating the plan is probably one big step. Step 2 is applying it, but also applying it being open to redirection. Okay, like any plan that we're putting in place, there are going to be times we're going to have to make some adjustments. And then I'm going to give you the real bonus round for step 3. Step 3 is, once you've developed an effective referral marketing plan and you've developed it, you have to have people around you that are also educated. Okay, you need to have a referral marketing team that's educated on both referral marketing tactics and they're educated on your business. Right? It has to be done as a team. So a key component of really getting an effective referral marketing plan in place is also to have a team that has also been trained on your business and referral marketing tactics.
What's the best way for someone to get started in the Referral Institute?
Well, the best way, of course, is if you have a local training center available to you. To actually interview with one of the franchise owners from Referral Institute to see if your style of doing business and your type of business is really going to be benefited by referrals. Okay, that would obviously be the easiest and first step. Unfortunately, we do not canvass the globe, although we are in 12 countries. In which case, I would say, visit our website. You can connect with me personally. My name is Mike Macedonio. Mike M at Referral Institute will get you directly to me. And we can have a conversation on how something might be able to be coordinated remotely.
How long does it take to really become proficient at referral marketing?
Wow. I don't know. I've been doing it for a long time. I'm still working that one out. Seriously, though, I think that somebody that's really invested in making that a way of life for them in terms of doing business, I really think you start seeing the transformations after a year. Okay, it's about applying, reapplying, and redirecting. Within a year, you start seeing those transformations where you're doing things consciously, but you're doing them consistently. And ultimately, what's going to happen, and it could take 2, 3, 4 years, where things start getting implemented unconsciously competent. Okay, things are just unconsciously happening, and it doesn't take that conscious effort anymore.
Will your methods or advice work in any area or for anyone?
No. No, in any area, I believe it can. Okay, so I don't think the area or the territory matter as much, but the person does. And the type of work we do is relationship-based. And some people are tremendously successful in business, but they have a transactional style. They're transactionally wired. Okay, and if they're creating success, we don't want to change them. Okay, and at the same time, they would find it very difficult and very frustrating to use our style and our type of marketing. So I would not say it works for everyone, but it does work very well for the right type of people.
Okay, how much experience would a person need to actually become a Referral Institute trainer? And how would they go about it?
Yeah, well, the first thing we always tell people is you want to teach college, you need to go to college. And so most of our trainers today have actually been our clients that have been working the material for quite a while. For example, we have a woman that's actually going to partner with one of the local franchises. She has literally been a client, an ongoing client, for over 6 years. Okay, her level of understanding of the material is already at a very high level, and then we're going to take her in and we're actually going to certify her on how to deliver it effectively with her clients. But generally speaking, the early phases of the development, level 1, is about a year. It's about a full year, and there's about 20 full days of intense immersion into the material to understand it at the first level.
Okay. Can you provide some real-life examples of some people who followed your advice?
Yes, again. We have a local client of ours who is in the mortgage industry. Evelyn is a Referrals for Life client, and she's one of these people that absolutely fits the type of profile of someone that can leverage their business around referrals. Now, and I don't know if it's like this in your part of the world, but the mortgage industry kind of got clobbered in the past several years. There's a lot more challenges with regulations, there's a lot more challenges with our banks, and there's a lot more skepticism from the clients. So her building her business is in a very difficult market. She has always made a good income, a very comfortable good income, okay? But she had higher aspirations. Okay? Within 2 years, she went from making a very good living to tripling her business in the work economic conditions. She tripled her business in 2 years by referral. Okay? It's people like that you're working for, that you are just more excited for their success than they probably are themselves. So I think that would be a good example.
If you had one secret to give out about referral marketing, what would it be?
I was like, just one, Dan. God, one secret is if it's something you want to do, and that's the way you want to market your business, stick with it. And I think that would be the one secret, because too many times I see people abandon referral relationships or abandon referral systems just before they start bearing the fruit of their labors. It's at that tipping point, and just giving up prior to that tipping point. So I would say it's something you want to do deliberately and then stick with it. It's really longevity that makes this work.
So the key is persistence.
Yes.
Okay. What are some of the common problems that people experience in building relationships through referral?
I think common problems, lack of patience, willing to take the time to develop the relationships. Too many times we may get a false sense of credibility. We think we're at a level of relationship simply because we like each other, but really not taking the time to deliberately move the relationship, deliberately make the right deposits with that person so that we could comfortably and respectfully ask for their help. Second one would be just that. An unwillingness or capability of an entrepreneur to ask for help. I have many of our clients actually repeat these words after me. I can use your help. And for an entrepreneur to say those words without stuttering and without messing them up is so difficult, because they're, by nature, by being an entrepreneur, they want to be independent, they want to be self-sufficient, go out there and do it on their own. And as a matter of fact, they've even been trained to do that if you've gone to business school. And to put that all aside and just simply be able to build a relationship and say, Dan, I could use your help. And it's amazing the response you will get by doing that. People are actually willing and able and compelled to want to help you when you ask that way.
Some people might think that it all sounds too good to be true, Mike. Is there a catch?
Oh, is there a catch? It may sound too good to be true, but it's not going to happen by itself. All right? Just doing your job or doing the work is not going to develop a stream of referrals. It does take work. As a matter of fact, one of the upsides of referral marketing is its cost benefits. One of the downsides of it, it's time consuming. And if you're not doing it intelligently, if you're not doing it off a plan, you can be spending a lot of time generating your business by referral. But if you look at the studies, guess what most small business owners are telling us? The number one ways they're getting business is referral, word of mouth, networking, personal and professional contacts, their own personal and professional contacts. These are the number one ways they're getting business. So it is working. It just works a lot better when you're doing the right things with the right people.
So as a person we both know says, the secret of success without hard work is still a secret.
Yes, it is.
Indeed. What sort of things can someone do to stay on top in the referral marketing game?
Well, I think one of the things is look at the performers and look at what they're saying. And Ivan has teamed up and worked with a number of other great authors besides himself. He is invested in doing research and pulling information. You're probably aware that he's got his book being released with Hazel Walker and Frank DiRaffaele. This is going to be a great book, Networking and Sex, Not What You Think. There's a lot of information that's coming out of those, and of course, we're all over this information, and really digging into these studies to see how this applies to what our clients are doing. So, the number one thing I would say is, find out what the experts know, and a lot of it's getting published. Okay,
where can people find out information about Referral Institute?
Well, they can go to our website to start with at www.referalinstitute.com, and we can see if we got a local presence that you can get connected to. That's one way. We've also got a number of books out. Ivan and I just released a revised edition of the world's best known marketing secret, Building Your Business by Referral. And there's some great content in there on how to actually build that referral marketing plan we were talking about. So referalinstitute.com, and our blog site, we've got some video blogs, and on our Referrals for Life, the word for, referralsforlife.com is another place that would be helpful.
Okay. And finally, how can people contact you, Mike?
Yeah, my email is probably the easiest way, mikem@referalinstitute.com.
Okay, Mike Macedonio, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Dan.